let's do this thing. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the vlog. This is gonna be a work week in my life vlog, and I'm super excited because I'm starting school this week. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kai. I work full-time at a corporate job. However, I decided to go back to school to get my second bachelor's in health science, which is a complete change from what I was doing. I have already a bachelor's in communications and a master's in PR, but health and like fitness and nutrition has been like a big passion of mine for the last few years, so I wanted to learn a lot more about it. So I decided to go back to school and basically learn all about it. But yeah, this week is gonna be an interesting week. Basically, I'm just taking you guys throughout my week, how I'm dealing with work, how I'm dealing with classes, and just seeing how it goes. Monday and Tuesdays are actually pretty busy days at work, so I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed right now. More so just because like I'm the kind of person that likes to get tasks done as soon as I can. One of my classes is called Optimizing Health and Performance, which is one of my favorite classes so far already. Just because it pertains to my major and everything it's talking about, it's like very interesting. If you guys saw my last vlog, I actually got all of the first week assignments done in like a couple hours, so I don't have to worry about that class yet. I'm taking an intro to psych class, and it's a lot. Like, the material itself isn't hard. Like, I feel like I'm starting to memorize all of the terms and what they mean. There's a lot of reading and the thing is that she also isn't opening some of the assignments up till like later this week. So sure, I got like a lot of the reading done, I went through the lectures, but like I can't work on the assignments until she opens them. That's not my favorite thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of want to start working on them even if it's not due yet. But yeah, like, we also have an exam at the end of the week, which is very stressful. It's kind of weird because maybe it's because like I don't know if I'm overwhelmed because it's a lot, or like it's because I'm back in school and I haven't been in school in a while. I wouldn't say I'm like a big person with test anxiety, but I feel like this time around, like, I'm definitely a little overwhelmed. Like, I'm definitely overwhelmed with like taking the test and hoping I do right. I feel like I hated taking tests with like a new professor because like every professor like does tests differently. So she did give us a study guide at least already, so I'm like trying to go through everything and the readings and taking notes on like the specific things she has said, because I was like, I just want to make sure I'm getting enough, especially because since it's a lot of reading, I don't know if she's including a lot of like the subsections and like within like the topic she like mentioned. So I'm a little nervous for that, but other than that, I should be fine. I think it's also because I want to get ahead into like next week's classes, especially for the other ones, since I'm already done with week 1. Like, I can start on week 2, so I just have to wait. So it's gonna be interesting to see how my week goes. I obviously look a little tired already. Like, my makeup's a little smudged. I just got back from work. I have to get ready to go to the gym. Like I mentioned in my May reset video, I'm thankful to have a full-time job. Once I'm done for the day, like, that's it. Like, I don't bring work back home with me, so once I'm back home, like, I can just relax and focus on other things. So basically, now that I'm here, I'm just gonna chill, get ready for the gym. I have cardio today. This week's also my last week working out with my trainer because he's gonna be gone for like a month, so I'm gonna try to do like 100% in all my workouts this week. There's a lot happening this week, so I'm excited for you guys to join in. It's gonna be fun to document this whole journey, because basically, again, I'm working full-time, going back to school again after a few years of not being in school to do a completely different major. It's already more of like the science side that I'm used to, but like, it's very exciting. I'm also like shooting to get my honor cords. For undergrad, I was 0.7 away from getting my honor cords, and I was so sad. For my master's, I did graduate with a 4.0. So for this second bachelor's, guys, you guys are my witness, we will be getting those honor cords. But yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling so overwhelmed. When I did my master's program, I was working full-time as well and doing school, but I wasn't like as stressed as I am now. So I don't know if it's because I'm back in school in general, or like the workload is heavy, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to figure it out, and I need to figure it out now because I know for like fall, I already registered for my classes, and I'm taking an intro to anatomy class with a lab, so that's gonna be a lot. Yeah, that's kind of my update so far. Just wanted to kick off this vlog to let you guys know what is gonna be happening. Basically, you're gonna see me navigate life. We're gonna deal with this together, you guys. And if you guys are in the same boat, going to school, working, it's a lot. I'm just chilling right now, just gonna get ready to go to the gym and then head out. And then yeah, that's gonna be pretty much my Monday. We're gonna see what the rest of this week holds. My weekdays are pretty chill because I just like to keep them that way. I tend to do a lot of my like fun stuff in the weekends. Ever so often I do something in the week. Since I commute to work, I like having time to rest. So yeah, lots of stuff going on, you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much my update for today, and it'll be great. Let's do this, you guys. What is up, you guys? It is a Wednesday today. I did just get back from work. Wednesdays are kind of like a weird day for me because they are always super busy in the morning and then it kind of like chills out. But today was just weird, where it was kind of busy all day but also kind of not. I feel like I was also feeling really good mentally about like everything, and then I don't know where I got really anxious about life and society. But you know, we're taking it a day at a time. Yes. But yeah, last night I just went to the gym. I had a training with my trainer. We actually did measurements today because we usually do measurements instead of like just weighing me, and I had pretty good measurements, so I was feeling good about that. So this morning I was just like hyped up, ready to go, trying to get my work done. But other than that, I've actually been feeling a lot better about like school. Sure, I still don't have like the perfect routine down, but I feel like I'm in a lot better of a place where I feel like I know where to spread out my time and where to focus on something. So I feel good. Yes, I look a little tired and I feel tired. I'm not like really big on energy drinks. I actually never drank an energy drink until this year, but I only like the Alani Nu ones. I love their cherry limeade and the mimosa one. Like if I do an energy drink, it's just those. Otherwise I don't really do energy drinks. I'm a coffee person, and I feel like I've built a huge intolerance to like coffee and its caffeine. So from home, when I was still doing that, it wasn't good for me. Like I would drink like a whole pot of coffee, and apparently that's not that good for you. So yay, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just like really like chill, excited, just trying to get through the week. I'm honestly happy where I'm at right now, which is I feel like a really weird thing for me to say. Like I'm always the kind of person that likes planning things and looking to the future and just being like, oh, one day this is gonna happen. But I think I'm learning personally to just take it everything one day at a time and just being happy where I'm at. So that's what I'm choosing to do. I also wanted to talk more about why I'm going back to school. Again, I have a whole video explaining why I decided to go back to school, but I also wanted to talk about it more in terms of like content. If you guys have followed me for a while, I do talk about my fitness journey and like all of that, and I definitely want to talk more about that as well. But eventually when I finish school, and then I do plan on getting more certifications, I do want to talk about more like nutrition and fitness and all of that stuff. But I want to do it in a good and like positive way here on the internet. I just want to make it clear, I'm not against people who share their fitness journeys. I actually love people sharing their fitness journeys. I follow a lot of people who do fitness journeys because I get inspired by them. Like it keeps me motivated. I have like so many people that I follow on Instagram that like if I see their posts, I'm like, okay, I can get to the gym today. My issue is not with those people. My issue is with like influencers who start selling programs and like meal plans without having like a proper background, which, fun fact, technically in some places it's illegal to give someone a meal plan if you're not a registered dietitian. So yeah, I was already planning to go back to school, and then when I saw this person on Instagram and nowhere on their page had any credentials, even on their website, and they were selling meal plans, so I actually like messaged them and they never got back to me, and I was like, y'all keep asking for new people to sign up. So obviously you guys probably saw my email. Like fitness is really cool. I'm all for all the fitness content. That's actually how I stay motivated. Consuming fitness content keeps me motivated. I feel like it's just once it starts crossing into people giving people actual health advice without knowing the person's history, knowing their body, there's a lot of tips that I can give that are very like general that like can apply for everyone. Like obviously if you're in a caloric deficit, you're gonna lose weight like no matter what. However, everyone's caloric deficit is different. That's something very important. But again, I'm not going to be a registered dietitian, so I'm never going to give a meal plan to anyone or sell it to anyone. I want my space to be like a place where I can give genuine information to people that need it. For example, some of the people that I love following is SoHeFit. I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. I'll link her Instagram down below. Honestly, she's like my favorite person to follow. She has so many credentials, and when she speaks about something, like it's from a place of knowledge, and she always cites her sources, which I think it's brilliant. More people should do that. Here on YouTube, I love Justina. I'll also link her channel down below. She also has great content, and I feel like, again, she's one of those people that also inspires me to get more educated. Like she actually has said to herself, like she has certifications, but if there's something that she doesn't know, she'll just refer that person out, and I think that's something that a lot of people need. Again, I'm not talking about the people who are just sharing their journey. You guys are fine. I'll talk about the people, again, who are just making this a business and trying to sell things and not having the proper like background for it. Because again, this is people's health. It's one thing to tell people to shop at like a store for like a shirt, you know, anyone can do that. It's not really harmful. Sure, it can harm your wallet because maybe you save money. I don't know. Like sharing health advice can be very harmful to someone, especially if you're giving advice that like can easily take in the wrong way. Health is just like so risky is what I'm trying to say as well. Like someone's health can be in jeopardy like for someone saying the wrong thing, you know. And again, that's why I want to speak from a place of knowledge, of like actually having the information and actually knowing what I'm saying, instead of just being like, I want to get sponsored by this fitness company, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at. Again, this doesn't apply to anyone. If you're showing your fitness journey, honestly, go for it. Like I said, I follow a lot of people who are just on their fitness journey, who are just showing themselves at the gym and just doing all of that. Again, I'm just talking about people who are selling stuff or like literally like giving people like information that they're not qualified for. That's basically it. As long as they're qualified, like I'm usually fine. And then even then, there's some that are qualified that give bad information. So it's a tricky world out there. Actually, another person here on YouTube that I love is Brianna Jewel. I'll also link her channel down below. She's a personal trainer and she's also in school. So she's just amazing, but she always talks about like a lot of things, and sometimes she talks about like controversial things. I know she's had a whole conversation on like keto before, but she's someone that I trust because again, like she's genuinely trying to teach people good things, and that's where I want to get at as well. Like I want to be if I share content on here, I want it to be a place that's been researched and all of that. Actually, my upcoming week for my optimizing health class is talking about health myths, and we do go a little bit into like detox cleanses, and I had actually started my discussion board, and I found like little research from like actual printed in journals, peer-reviewed and everything, that had been studied, okay, about how like juice cleanses aren't the best thing in the world. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Again, I have the research, but again, like I don't want to expand on it because I want to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. But that's kind of where I'm at. I still have to like look into it more and obviously write it out, but that's basically the gist of it. I hope I explained my point well. Like I don't want this to sound negative. Like I genuinely want to like share good content with you guys, especially when it comes to like health and fitness, because there's things that like I personally have come to like unlearn. That's actually one of the things that I love following SoHeFit. She has this thing where she says like add, don't restrict, and that's something that I've actually done. I'm down 35 pounds if you guys don't know, and throughout like this fitness journey, I actually want to make a whole video on my fitness journey because it'll be helpful to kind of explain where I'm at. But I started working out like years ago, and then I stopped, gained all the way back. But a lot of it's because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was also very restrictive and just not having the time of my life. I feel like this time around I've learned a lot in a positive way, that I generally want to make this like a lifestyle. Like I'm not just like forcing myself to eat a vegetable because that's what I need. Basically, I focus on just adding protein because I suck at eating protein throughout my day. Like protein's like the hardest thing for me to consume. So that's something that I focus on. Like I don't think about this restricting anything else. I just think of like, okay, you need to add protein to your meals. And that's been so helpful for me, and it doesn't feel like I'm restricting. I technically still go out, hang out with my friends and family, and like eat really good food, and I've still been able to see progress. So there's a lot of things that like I've learned and have had to come to unlearn that aren't the healthiest. So I'm hoping that with this degree I just learned more about fitness and just nutrition in general so I can give better information. Like I said, I'll link everyone's accounts that I mentioned below. Justina actually just posted a video on her talking about unpopular opinions, and it's so good. She shares a lot of very helpful information too, with like the science behind it, not just for like fun. Like, she's generally explaining things, and I think it's so great. I guess this is also another like where I'm getting at as well, is just like, be careful with who you follow. I'm actually a very cynical person, and I have a hard time trusting people, so I feel like I'm always kind of like weary of who I follow. And even if I follow someone who's like an influencer, I might not like be like 100% behind her content, if that makes sense. I try to make wise choices, is what I'm trying to say. Because yeah, there's people that I follow who I just use for like their actual like workouts that like I want to try, but that's pretty much it. Usually with everything else I kind of just disregard it, if that makes sense. Just be careful for your following, just make wise decisions. There is a lot of good people making good content here on the internet, and again, I'm not saying everything's bad. I just want to make sure that like you guys, especially who are watching, you guys are getting good content, that it's safe and healthy for you. I feel like I'm rambling now, but yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I just want to generally get educated, to have very good information to provide for you guys, because that is my end goal, to give you guys really good information that you guys can actually use. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I got very rambly at one point. Basically, good content from a place of research is what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that's basically why I'm in school. Yay! I do eventually want to get my personal training certification, so that'll be fun, but I definitely want to do that closer to like when I'm done with like school. Other than that, it is Wednesday. Actually, weirdly, Wednesdays afternoon, like at home, are my chillest days of the week. Technically I have to do cardio today, but I do have a treadmill here at home, so I'm just gonna like stay at home and like work out. Like, there's nothing crazy going on. Literally, I have no idea why it goes this way, but yeah, Wednesdays are my chill days. I'm just gonna be at home and hang out. That's basically it. Nothing very exciting happening here. The next few days, I'm just gonna wing it. I do have training tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. It's Friday. Friday's always nice. But on Saturday, I'm still like figuring out what I want to do. I might either go to a coffee shop or go to the library. Basically, if I go to the library, it's just to knock out as many like assignments as I can. That's literally what I did when I was in grad school. Like, I would go to the library and just like knock out as many like of my discussion boards as I can, and then I would just post them the week that they were due. I got it done, you know, so I might just do that. Technically, I finished one of my discussion boards for next week. I have like 2 more to do. But yeah, I'm so sorry for this ramble. It's a pretty day here in California. It is literally 80 degrees right now. It's so nice and sunny, and it feels good. We're feeling good. Let's think good things, guys. If you need to take a break today, this is your sign to take your break for today. So yeah, I'm not sure how to like segue myself out of this. So yeah, we're gonna just continue the vlog. What is up, you guys? It is Saturday today, and I'm getting like the slowest start to my day today. I went to the gym super early in the morning, which is what I've been doing for like the last few weeks. Then I went to the grocery store, and like literally I got back home and I was like, I'm ready to have a good breakfast. I got like the Trader Joe's like protein pancake mix. I was so excited to try, and then I fell asleep. I fell asleep for like 2 hours, which, what? So yeah, I fell asleep. I ended up just waking up at like 11, and I was like, oh shoot. Like, I had a whole day planned, but I basically just had like a protein brownie, which I've been buying them at Vitamin Shop, and they're so good. I had that with coffee, and I was like, okay, I need to get my day going, because basically I wanted to spend all day today here at the library. I'm gonna like try to knock out a bunch of my assignments. I'm like an overachiever. Like, usually I just try to work ahead and get my assignments done, and I usually post them the week of. But guys, in one of my classes, everyone keeps posting other side like discussion boards already, I'm like, oh heck no, because I've had them done. So like now I'm having to go post them up. Technically I never want to be the first in a discussion board, but like the fact that so many of them like posted them already, I was like, no way, like I was already done. I'm not the most naturally smart person. Like I do get good grades. So far I have A's, I've gotten A's on my quizzes, but I think it all comes from me being competitive because I want to like beat others. That I try really hard. Basically, I'm going to go back in, do my already like post my discussion boards, but start working on like the ones ahead. I need to go through my lectures because I feel like the lectures is what takes long. Like I take a lot of notes just because that's what helps me. That definitely helped for my psych quiz because I ended up taking that and I did well, but I had so many notes that like I knew, you know, what I was saying. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Just knock out as many assignments as I can for the next few hours. That way I can just like have them ahead. Thankfully everything seems doable. Like the workload is not super crazy, so I'm excited about that. But I just want to get ahead because I know that like since it's summer, it's like a smaller the classes are shorter, and I know that there's like a week that like I have something going on that weekend, so I like might not be able to work on it. And then like the last week is like a truncated one where like a lot of things are due at once because it's like the week before and then the last week combined. So yeah, that's what we're doing. What an exciting vlog, right? You guys are just enjoying this. Thank you. The library I came to like a few weeks ago for the first time, and it was a lot more full when I came, and right now the parking lot's empty, so I'm hoping that it's open because if not, I'm gonna have to like figure out what to do. So what a great day. I'm just going for it, doing great things. Also, California decided to be cold again, which I don't mind. I feel like everyone knows about California weather, how it's like pretty decent like year-round. And I've lived here my entire life, okay? I was born and raised here. But like, I don't know why it doesn't click in my head. But like, in December, I ended up buying so many sweaters. And it was already like feeling a little like, you know, in the 70s then. I don't know why I bought so many sweaters. So anyways, I'm kind of glad because like this one is like one of the essential sweaters and I really like them, especially because they have the logo here. Like my previous ones didn't have the logo like that, but I bought them and like I haven't worn them, so I'm kind of glad it's kind of cold today that I can wear it. And yeah, that's my day so far today. I also wanted to blog in my car just to switch it up because I was gonna do from my usual like spot in my room, but this is better. Different visuals, y'all. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Also, if you guys have done online school, because I did online for my master's program, and again, everyone is posting stuff the week of, so I feel like I didn't have this issue. But do you guys usually post your stuff earlier, like if you guys have it done? Like, are you guys okay with that, or is it like a teacher basis that they'll be like, no, don't do that? Because like I have my quizzes for like one of my class, and I feel like I can do them already, but it's for technically this upcoming week, and I don't know if I should do it now. I don't know. Let me know how you guys go about your online classes if you guys are taking online classes. Let's do this thing. Let's go inside and study. Let's go. What is up, you guys? I am done at the library and I'm basically gonna wrap up this vlog now because I'm literally just gonna go home and just have dinner at home, and that is all. My life has not been that exciting, you guys. I do plan on doing more work-life videos just because this week was a little like meh, but you know, sometimes things get busier. But I do want to also do like a fit week in my life because I'm going back into my split program in a few weeks and I'm so excited. But I'm starting to eat at maintenance, which is very new to me, but it's good. And I feel like that's one of those things that like I want to be able to talk about because obviously we're just so programmed if like you eat less, you lose weight, but going on to maintenance, I am eating a little bit more, but it's good for my body and my body needs it. So I definitely want to like dive more into that and then show you guys kind of like a week in my life of like how I work out, just showing you guys how I'm doing things. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I am excited to go into maintenance, but obviously like the back of my head I'm like really nervous because again, it's just one of those things that I'm gonna have to like unlearn and just do what's right for my body. And eating more is good because food is fuel, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Obviously it's not like the most exciting thing in the world, but if you're studying and going to school, it's overwhelming, and I get you because I still feel overwhelmed. Literally today I was in here for like almost 4 hours and I just got through like so many lectures. I did do a study guide, but it was just like taking notes of my lectures and just getting ready. I did take a couple quizzes and I did great. It's a lot, but I hope you guys enjoy this content. If you guys have any ideas of like what else I should do in terms of like work life and dealing with like other things, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog because obviously it's a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in this content of work life, apparently studying. I do a lot of health and wellness and just things here and there, so make sure to stick around. Leave a comment down below of any just productivity tips you may have, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.